need to sleep. It's chili. But you both like, just don't call it chili and try it again. And they're like, oh no, it's okay. This is not chili. Yeah, it's not chili.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Golden Edge Comedy Club, Cincinnati's home for stand-up comedy. Are we ready to have a good time? Oh, come on, Tuesday night, you can remember, are we ready to have a good time? Perfect, Cincinnati contest. All right, before we get this off the road, few simple rules. Please set your cell phones to silent or vibrate. Keep your devil out to an absolute minimum. There will be no heckling of the comedians or interrupting the show aloud, or you will be asked to leave. And with that out of the way, make some more noise for everybody you see. You came to see tonight for the FBIC. And keep that energy going for your host and seat for the evening. It is the delightful Chris Seamer.
Hey, what's going on? Go Bananas, how we doing tonight, guys? How we doing? It is a big night. It is the funniest person in Cincinnati contest. Make some damn noise again. Come on. You're in for a treat. These are good shows, man. We do this every year. We run this contest in the summer every year to see who the damn funniest is. I never won, so here we are. Those who don't win, host. You know what I mean? That's good to see you guys, huh? Yeah, we got some wings going on. So here's how it's going to work, everybody. Let me just explain how the system's going to work. Everybody's got a ballot. You're going to vote for three amateurs, okay? Has to be three, can't be two, can't be four. Has to be three different people, too, by the way. Don't be smartasses, all right? Now, if you do anything other than that, we're not going to count your ballot. Two in the semi-pro. Now, if everybody could... well, fuck, I don't think you're going to be able to now, but here, Rebecca Brown will not be here tonight, so if you got a pencil, you can just go ahead and scratch her right on out of there. She, not reliable. You got to be reliable. You want to be the funniest person in Cincinnati, goddammit. You never know when the call's going to come. Hey, can you do the show tonight? Yep, be there in a couple hours. That's how that shit worked today. Like I said, I didn't win this, so my calendar stays pretty open. You know? I am available, and I'm so hungry right now. Here's how we're going to do it. I'm going to bring up amateurs one by one, and they're each going to do 5 minutes of comedy for you. And then we're going to bring up the semi-pros. They're going to do 7 minutes for you. Now, what I want you to do, if you can, maybe make some notes if you want to, but at the end, I'm going to bring everybody back up and reintroduce them all so you can get the face and the name. Then we'll do your voting then, all right? And then we're going to count the votes, and I'll do some goddamn comedy for you then. Now, I got to open with some wholesome stuff, because I got a bunch of people that got to go after me, and you can't talk about jizz right off the rip, okay? There has to be an incubation period. So let's just get you, what the host got to do is got to welcome y'all. You're all welcome. Here we are. And now I got to show you how to take in a joke. Here's one for you. It's a wholesome one. I read a news story. An 18-year-old Amish man was killed when he wrecked his buggy and it rolled over on top of him. When will these kids stop texting and driving? When will they get it? They know what Amish people are. You all need to fucking take a class. I'm sure you got people in your neighborhood without electricity tonight. I promise they're not Amish. Everybody's drinking, I'm sure. If you're not, tonight's the night to start. You know what I mean? If you've been taking some time off for your health, fuck it. You know what I mean? We live once. Everybody that drinks has at least one thing that they don't drink, right? As a rule. We all know that, right? Everyone has at least one thing that they don't drink as a rule. What's the most common one you're going to hear? It's either going to be tequila or Jägermeister. Yeah, right? Yeah, you see it. No thanks. I've ruined too many Thanksgivings in my household. Now, there are some things that no one can drink. Now, do you understand what I'm saying there to you, Go Bananas? There are some things that will take the most mild-mannered, even-keeled taxpayer and turn him into a 6-foot pile of shit. Now, I'm talking about Four Loko. Do you guys know what Four Loko is? Yep, got a clapper up front. Hey, we lost some friends along the way, haven't we? Yeah. If you don't know what it is, if you're not familiar, Four Loko is an alcoholic energy drink. They serve it in a tall boy can. You can buy it at the gas station, and it fits in the cup holder of your car. My God. What are we doing here? And you know, you clapped your hands, you know. Alcoholic energy drink doesn't do it justice, does it? That doesn't even scratch the surface. A Four Loko is essentially a tall double vodka Red Bull with an 8-ball of cocaine swimming around in there. My God, you can't be trusted with that shit in your system. My mom's boyfriend bought himself one. He doesn't like beer. He likes, you know, the fruit, the sugary stuff. So he bought him a Four Loko. My little sister finds this Four Loko in the fridge. Said, "Whose? Four Loko is this? This 50-year-old gentleman responded, oh, that's mine. I bought that for me. I figured I'd try it out, see what it's all about. And I said, then what, dude? Black out and start beating on my mom, you goddamn hillbilly? You can't be trusted with that shit in your system. No one can. That's whiskey for me. I can't have whiskey at all. I wish I could be a whiskey guy, but I can't. I found out the hard way. If you give me just a little bit of whiskey in the night, I'm gonna pee somewhere I'm not supposed to. That's a promise sealed with a kiss right there. And I found out the hard way. I was in college. I was up at the Ohio State University. Now, well, thank you. Well, okay, sure, but listen. I'm not an alumni, okay? I didn't go to school there. I was visiting. Yeah, I went to a smaller school here in Cincinnati called ITT Tech. Maybe you guys heard of that too. It doesn't exist anymore. I'm pretty sure in October it was a spirit Halloween, but you know. Who could have seen that coming? Those commercials were so good. Who could have predicted that the college in Norwood, Ohio, that's not Xavier, the one that's right next to the railroad tracks that Bond Hill is on who could have seen that not standing the test of time? I decided I was done paying them. I decided that in 2012, but I thought, that's horse shit. I got a bad education. And I stopped paying them, and then the pandemic happened, and all of a sudden we got Uncle Joe in office, and I'm in a bar. No bullshit. When the pandemic was kind of going on, I was in a bar, and a loan company called me. They said, you're coming off forbearance. We're going to come for that money. And I said, whoa, I thought Uncle Joe absolved me of all these financial constraints. And this woman laughed into my ear. She said, no, you fucking idiot. We're coming for that money. But I said, good luck prying it out of my cold, dead hands. And 2 months ago, I got an email from the Department of Education that said, my class action lawsuit won. I'm clear, baby! Fucking A. And that's how we're going to start this comedy show. A nice round of applause for me. All right. You guys are already a fucking great audience. Make sure you keep that energy up for these folks. Keep that table talk absolutely down, okay? This shit isn't easy. I'm a goddamn professional. I can handle all your shit. But everybody here is trying to do something, man, and it's hard stuff. So please give them your attention, give them your respect. With that out of the way, I'm going to bring up your first comic. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for it. Zach Hunt, everybody.
Keep it going for Chris. So like most comics, I like to start off with something really topical. And I'm just going to jump into it, guys. Let's talk about the gold rush of 1849. I say it's topical because we're always talking about history's atrocities, like justifiably so, but why are we never talking about the gold rush of 1849? Like, if you're not familiar, in California around 1849, gold miners were like up in the hills finding gold everywhere. So they sent the call out to America like, yo, if you mine, come on down to California. Starting a 174-year tradition in the state of California of soliciting miners. Stay on the theme of pedophiles. In 2020, they popped up and said, hey, we don't like being called pedophiles. We want to be called MAPs, minor attracted people. Most of you didn't hear about that because we quickly said, you can go fuck yourself. But I think we do agree, pedophiles should be hunted down and captured, right? Yeah. Yeah, nobody yells, yes! Yes! Thank you. So fuck it, call them MAPs. Now we go to hunt them down, we're going to go on a fucking map quest. Something the family can do together. Speaking of doing the family, step porn's pretty big right now too. Step sister, step mom, step uncle, step brother, doesn't matter. They just want to step in. People are like, why the hell is this such a big thing? It doesn't make sense. But I think it makes sense. That is the one place in America a family can truly come together. And I think we all want to come. Maybe not to that, but we want to come. And it sucks when you're single because you gotta DIY the shit yourself. It gets pretty repetitive. That's all I'm saying. And like, I blame Disney because Disney sets you up for these false expectations of what relationships are gonna be, right? Kiss an unconscious girl and fall in love. False. Get a restraining order and fucking tase. But I've only had like one girlfriend that kind of like grinded my gears, really chapped my ass. And I say that because she was a germaphobe. And I'm perplexed as to why the hell she liked me, because if I had to describe myself, trash person, dirty comic, and I'm German. 3 for 3. But we made it work for like at least a year. But the one thing she did that like ended it for me is like it was repetitive things she did. Like before she would eat, she would have to wipe down the area she was eating at for like an hour to 2 hours. And so like I said, she used to really chat my ass. And some topical things do chat my ass, like debates, like they're redundant to me, like abortion. It's a hot debate, right? But I can settle this shit fair and square, guys. Abortion's a lot like McDonald's McRib. Because neither are good for you. Nobody wants that shit till it's unavailable. And in the end, the clown's gonna tell you we can have it or not. Historically. You know who should have focused on abortion? Those poor souls on the Titan submarine. No, I'm not making fun of them. Like, that shit is terrifying to me. You put me in 2 feet of water, I scream. Put 2 miles on that, I'm dead. But like, I can only imagine going down to the depth with no communication in the coldest parts of the ocean with no end in sight. But if we're going for an authentic Titanic experience, pretty fucking spot on. Just saying. And when I was younger, I used to have a lot of spots on my sheets too. I was a horny little bastard. I still am. I toned it down a little bit, but like it got really bad. Like if a girl would say hi, I'd brick up like I was a fucking mason. Like it was really bad, guys. If a girl would touch my knee in school, I would spaz out, have to run to the restroom and masturbate. Could not help it. It was a knee-jerk reaction. And I'll end with 2 stories I read. I saw that a guy stopped a robbery in the most obscene way. Like the bank robber came in, had a gun held out, and he hugged them, and that stopped the robbery. So naturally, I thought what you guys probably thought. I need to start robbing banks. It's the only way I'm gonna go fucking hug. And also, there was these 2 brothers, career criminals in Miami, that were running around the graveyards, hacking the arms off of dead bodybuilders and selling them. Don't freak out. We found them, and we did charge them strong arm robbery. All right, thank you. It's my time.
Hey, that's Zach Hunt, everybody. One more time for Zach. Let's keep it going. We're going to go fast with this thing. Let's keep it going. Your next comic, everybody, Amber Segundo.
What's up, Go Bananas? How you guys doing tonight? I love this place. This is my 2nd time here. I love it so much. I'm from Kentucky. I'm not saying that because I want to win. No, I really do like you guys. You guys are dope. How was y'all's day?
Great.
Nice. Good shit. Successful? You look successful. You look rich, is what I mean. I had a good day myself, except like I've been taking care of my sister post-op, right? She like got her tits chopped off. I think the medical terminology is a breast reduction. But semantics, you know? I don't know what semantics means. She's really cool. I decided to take care of her because I'm the eldest, and that's what you do. And I was like, you know, I can do it. You know, I just have to strip her drains every few hours, walk her around so she doesn't blood clot. But like, no one told me the hardest part would be like not stealing her pain medication. You guys like to party? Let's party. No, I hate myself. On my way out to come see y'all, I was confronted by my crackhead neighbor. And you might be like, hey, that's really insensitive. How'd you know she was a crackhead? Well, she popped out of a bush. That's a strictly crackhead activity. But luckily, I speak fluent crackhead. So the key to speaking fluent crackhead is you just have to act like everything they do is normal, right? So when she jumped out of the bush, I was like, what's up, Cindy? And she's like, hey, I'm sorry I scared you. And I was like, nope, Cindy, completely normal. And she was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to rehab on Thursday. She's like, but I'm not itching because the crack. She's like, oh, sorry. It was really funny. She's like, I'm not itching because of the crack, I'm itching because of the fleas. And I was just like, oh, that's chill. And I was like, good luck on your sobriety journey. And I was just like, I was like, who is allergic to fleas? Like, isn't that the sole purpose of a flea? Is to like irritate you? You know who's immune to flea bites? Crackheads. I grew up in a trailer park in Kentucky, and I feel like it goes without saying my parents are crackheads. That's how I speak fluent crackhead, right? Don't pull back. Don't you feel bad for me. It's okay. Everything came out okay, clearly. I'm up here. But there's some benefits to being raised by crackheads, you know? Like one of them being all your gifts come from the pawn shop. And all your gifts go back to the pawn shop. Within 2 to 3 business days, typically. You get to have a little bit of fun for a little bit. I never really had to do chores. I just had to piss for people, you know? And I had to stop when I was 14 because I started smoking. I had to find another way to support my family. I'm white, Puerto Rican, and Vietnamese. It was interesting growing up in a trailer park in Kentucky being mixed. It's because like my friends thought I was, like my white friends thought I was exotic, like a Taco Bell or a Panda Express. And then like my non-white friends thought I was white, like a Taco Bell or a Panda Express. So I'm white. Yeah. I recently quit this remote job. I hated it. I was there for like 4 years. It was awful. It was for a customer online retail call service center type deal, right? Boring. And I got the most jarring call one day, and it was a Russian woman, and she said, and this is my horrible Russian accent, ma'am, I just had stillbirth, miscarriage. My husband wants to buy me Louis Vuitton bag for my troubles. Can you help me? And I was like, what the fuck do you say to that? You know? And I was like, well, first of all, I'm sorry for your loss. But second of all, I'm happy to tell you about our miscarriage mommy promotion we got going on. 20% off every miscarriage. I hope the Louis Vuitton bag fills the void. All right, that's been my set. You guys have a great night.
Amber Segundo, everybody. All right, now I haven't seen this person. I don't know if they're here yet, but we'll do this. Is there a Clint Lawwell here? See, like I said, you gotta fucking be reliable if you want to win this thing. Put a line through Clint's name, everybody, and start making some noise for your next comic. It's Luke Young, everybody.
Bananas. I gotta pee so bad, dude. Hey! I'm talking to you this set. I was on the way here. I was filling up, and I saw on those little TVs, you know, they like to hit you with the breaking news while you're filling up. And it said, CVG has the fastest wait times in security. I work there. It's not because they're thorough. It's 18 minutes in security and passport check. I could plant so many fucking bombs in 18 minutes. Dude. I think the longer the wait time, the better. I think that makes more sense. My name is Luke. Growing up, I had a lot of Star Wars fans telling me that they were my father. I love Star Wars as much as the next neckbeard, but you won't catch me telling children that I am their daddy. That's gross. It's creepy. I dated a witch one time. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be really cool. It wasn't. You know, I thought like maybe it would get a little hot in the bedroom, you know, maybe some hot wax, maybe some bondage, maybe bring in a goat. I don't know. There's nothing hotter than a blood sacrifice. Can't beat it. But no, just like a bunch of TV hijinks happened, you know? Like I got my weed and her herbs mixed up. She saged the house and it got all the ghosts high. I know, because it sounded like they were all ripping bongs. Boo! I smoked a bowl of her herbs and didn't get me high. Just found myself naked in the woods dancing to Fleetwood Mac. Not what I was looking for, but I was happy to be there. Anybody here go to Catholic school? Yes. Why are y'all excited about that? Y'all have a good time there? Dude, my time sucked. I lost my faith at my Catholic school. Not because like I was a free thinker or anything. It was just because I was lazy. I was really fucking lazy. No, it was like, I don't know, it was some Friday mass because they make you go twice a fucking week, you know. I had enough when the priest was, you know, hitting the all back and forth. All rise, all kneel, all stand, all sit. Take it back now, y'all. What happened this time? It's like, it's not for me. Church is too active. He bled for our sins. He didn't dance. I had two nuns at my Catholic school growing up. One was named Sister Lucian. She was as old as that name sounds. It's like one of the first names ever. She used to have like fun nicknames for us whenever we would ask for simple things, like going to the bathroom or getting a drink of water. Yes, you may, Sir Galahad. Yes, you can, sweetheart of the cornflakes. What the fuck does that mean? I was in 5th grade. I still don't know what that means. Sir Galahad? I thought she was saying Sir Gallonhead. I was like, bitch, my head's not even that big. It's 5th grade, I'm developing. Sweetheart of the Cornflakes? I thought Tony the Tiger died. It's like, come to think of it, I haven't seen that guy in a commercial in a long while. I'm worried. What else did I write on my hand? I'll close out with this one. You guys know BetterHelp? I was looking to get into some therapy until I saw that commercial. It's no good. It's no good. The commercial, it's a guy just sitting in a corner, empty room, real sad. And you hear off-screen voice go, "What do you want?" He goes, "I want a job that matters, my family to love me, and my friends to respect me." And then it cuts off screen to a voice, and the guy says, "Nah, man, pad thai, what do you want?" You don't need better help, you need better friends. That guy sucks, dude. All right, guys, thank you so much. Keep the energy going.
That's Luke Young, everybody. Keep it going for your next comic, everybody. Gabby Lowry.
I'm not gonna ask white people how they're doing because every day's a fucking good day. You know? I'm telling you. I drink beer too. I've never felt more Caucasian in my life. I said I'll have a lager and I'll have a seltzer. You feel me? If white people weren't doing too good, we wouldn't have so many seltzers. We got High Noon, you got fucking White Claw. You know, if you're bougie, you go Truly. You know? That's how you do it. Yeah. Wave back. I'm gay, I'm black, and you're checking off a couple boxes by waving. Good people. No one thanked me for my service all this Pride Month, you know? Kind of upset. You know? Instead of being gay, I was a little extra gay this month. You know? Just did shit extra sugary for no reason. You know? Trying to flick the wrist. I'm trying to be zesty. You know? I opened up a woman's car door. You know, I'm over here like, you know what? Equality. You know? You get me. I got new glasses. Nobody noticed. You know, it's okay. I asked my girlfriend, I said, "Did you notice my glasses?" She said, "They look like the last ones." I gotta get a new girl. That's all I know. She's gotta go. I picked a bad time to try to lose weight with all these forest fires. Smell like a barbecue out there. I'm like, shit smells fucking delicious. Man, is that the Canadian trees? It's bacon, that's ham, that's something. I'm seeing Blue Jays and shit. I'm like, they came all the way down here? It's bad. It's bad. I'm telling you. Oh, man. But yeah, I've been trying to lose weight, been trying to try these different diets. Nothing's working, you know. But the only thing that is working is cocaine. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm just, man, I'm telling you. But I think I'm doing it wrong because I'm just getting the munchies quicker now. I'm just like, no. I think I'm fucking up. You know, at least when I was high off the weed, I was like, taking my time, really savoring it, getting the flavors going, you know. My name is Gabby, but I never used to talk. I'm not gonna lie, I never used to talk. So back in the day, I finally decided to talk at church to a group of girls. You know, I was just talking to them. I'm young. I'm like 6 or 7. I'm just chopping it up, but I'm young. They're like teenagers. My mom was like, hang out with them. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I go to hang out with them. I'm talking to them, and then they whip my ass. You know, I felt like a little civil rights leader getting beat up at the church on the steps. It didn't feel right. You know, I'm telling you, that's how I found out I liked to be choked too. It was kinky. Very, very wild experience. You know, I'm young. 6 and 7 knowing that's nice, you know? I look at Elmo a lot differently than I did now, you know? I'm telling you. I know I'm gay, you know, that's by default. I think I can all see that. I didn't know for a long time. I didn't know the mirror. You know, I was just walking around. I don't watch anime. I know I look like I do. But I don't, and I couldn't tell you anything about it. So don't ask. No one asked. And I don't like white women. Never dated one. My life's not that bad, you know? My credit's good, you know? I got little lips, so you probably think I like it. No. You know? Like, shit's not bad. You know, I feel like if I needed a place to stay, I would stay with a white woman named Sadie. You know? I feel like she would adopt me like a little black lab and take me in and cuddle me. You know? I think she would do me right, you know. But you know, they say gay people going to hell. But with the world on fire, I don't mind it. I'm like, shit, we all prepared. Global warming. Because, you know, think about it. He was just talking about the TSA. How smooth is heaven running with a bunch of kids working? Because, you know, heaven, strict rules. Only those little bald cancer kids are in there. You know? I'm telling you, never worked a day in their life, you know. And then God's just like, hey, you know what? You guys need to hurry up and like get this line going. And they're just like, God, I'm tired. He's just like, that's too damn bad, you know? And there's like, all dogs go to heaven, so they're just fucking, you know, barking. But I don't mind it. Because, you know, down in hell, it's going to be a bunch of domestic terrorists. It's going to be the bomb, you know? But yeah, I'll spend my time. Hope everybody has a great night. My name's Gabby. Have a good one.
Gabby Lowry, everybody. All right, here we go. Here's your next comic. Make some noise for Mark Perkins, everybody.
Hey, what's up, guys? How we doing? Good, man. Great to be here, man. I love Cincinnati. I love Cincinnati the same way that a mother loves a hideous child. It's like, I love you, but at night you scare the shit out of me, okay? Stay in your room, please. Now, there's a lot of cool people here, man. I need to start hanging out with more cool people because I get judged for my haircut all the time. I look like a lesbian crew chief. I had this guy ask me if I cut my own hair. That's probably the weirdest thing I've ever been asked while at a glory hole. I was second in line, too. Like, I had another guy. I was out doing some shopping with my cousin. This guy came up to me. He was like, hey, man, is that a mullet? Before I could even explain whatever the hell this is, he was already asking another dumb question. He was like, hey, man, Does your mullet ever make you want to bang your cousin? No. Like, why would my haircut make me want to bang my cousin? Don't you think her perfect tits speak for themselves? Fucking weirdo, am I right? I feel like I have to say that I'm just kidding when I say that. Yeah, I made that up. My cousin is super flat-chested. And I can feel some of you pull back, and that's an acceptable response, honestly. It just means that you have morals. Or a hot cousin I just reminded you of. Either way, I apologize. You know, it's actually cool because one of my cousins came to a show where I told that joke, and yeah, believe it or not, she didn't like it. Her boyfriend was there too, and he was like, "Hey man, was that joke about my girlfriend?" And I was just like, "Yeah, dude, it was." He was also upset. So now I have two cousins mad at me. My cousins are dating in that joke. Yeah. That's cool, man. I love that joke because just when you guys think I'm gonna pull back from the incest, just keep digging a little deeper. Yeah. Family comes first. You guys are animals, honestly. That's cool, man. I also feel like I have to clarify that I'm joking because, like, I know what kind of vibes that I give off, you know? That hurt. Like, I kind of look like a hipster who also has a Republican father. But it's not true. My dad, he's not really a Republican, and he's like not really a Democrat, because he is actually not really legally allowed to vote. Hey, my name is Mark Perkins. Thanks a lot, guys.
Mark Perkins, everybody. Mark, there we go. All right, let's keep it going for your next comic in the amateur division, CC Laird, everybody.
Hello, Go Bananas. How are we feeling tonight? Yes, I am feeling that way too. Hey, let me ask you a question. Who remembers the Girls Gone Wild? Yo, yeah, give me a woo if you remember the girls. The original Woo Girls, that's right. I was thinking about them girls the other day. What do you think they're up to? You think they're still wild? They gotta be in their 40s now. You think they're at the OBGYN appointment like, wait! Check it out, Doc. You know? No, we know where they are. Dead. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. They're in group therapy. And like, what does that group therapy sesh look like, you know? Is it like, hi, my name is Sarah. I haven't gone wild in 13 years, 8 months, and 2 days. I used to be a Girls Gone Wild. Now I'm a Girls Gone Mild. Do you think that a therapy group goes to AA to visit their dads? I think that's great. You know, Girls Gone Wild used to travel the country. You know who should have followed them? Dad's Gone Sober. Yeah. Just like connection, you know what I mean? Like, just like dads chasing wild sluts in Cancun or something. Just, Melissa, put your tits away, oh my God. Your mother misses you. Come home. We have your cat. No, I'm just I get it though. I like to dress a little wildly myself, a little boldly. I like to think that I'm emulating those like wild jungle frogs, you know? I dress boldly to ward off predators. Plus, I'm also extremely toxic, so. It fits. If you haven't noticed, I am a card-carrying slut. Thank you very much. That is the right answer. I am a proud slut. Hi, Dad. I'm a proud slut, and I'll tell you why. I want you to think for a moment what the world would be like without sluts. Who would make your porn? Who would do the important jobs, like taking the senator out when his wife is out of town? Real woo for infidelity. I like that. Ladies, who would shop at Forever 21? Come on. You need sluts. You need sluts like me. And if I wasn't out in these mean streets slooting it up, guess who it would be? Yeah, that's right. Your mom. And your sister. And your daughter. So you're welcome. And I'm sorry. That is my tagline. You're welcome. I'm sorry. This will be a fun question. Who here enjoys pornographic cinema? Some of you are truth tellers. The other half over here, lies. Lies. Just lies. That's okay. I enjoy amateur pornography. Hi, Dad. And I learned it from watching you. No, I'm just kidding. I can't help but fuck with him. I'm sorry. No, I like amateur porn. You can find any kind of body in amateur porn. You can find you, and to find me, you would type in like alt, amateur, very amateur, what is she doing, amateur? Don't bend it that way, amateur. But that's me. Hey, who's been to an escape room before? Yeah. I went to one recently that was super hard. Tell me if you've been to one like this. It starts out with like the locked door, and then there's like padded walls, and mandated medication 3 times a day. Took me 72 hours to get out of that one, guys. That's okay, I got him. I got him on Yelp. 1 star. Would have given 0 stars, but the staff really committed me. Thanks, guys. I'm Cece Laird.
CC Laird, everybody. All right, we just got a couple more in the amateur division. Put your hands together for your next contestant, Benny Rubaita.
It's mad bright. How you guys doing? Yeah, you guys doing good? Yeah. That's good. I'm doing all right, man. But to give you this, like, man, I've been going through it. You know, I've been going through it. I'm not gonna lie. But the good thing is, I got friends. I got good friends. You know, they're with me. They talk to me. You know, I tell my friends what I'm going through, and they're like, Benny, it's okay. God gives his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers. What the fuck? He's giving his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers, and I'm the tough soldier? All right, first of all, let's relax. I don't remember going to boot camp. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how they picked me to go straight to the tough battle. Like, fuck, can we go through training first? You know what I'm saying? But also, I got a bone to pick with the fucking recruiter. Why did he tell God that I was his toughest soldier? You know? Like, no wonder why we're losing the battle every fucking day. I'm at the forefront. You know, like, I guarantee you we're gonna lose the war. You know, people say, oh, God really knows you. Looks like he don't, you know? Right. Like, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Like, you should know that. You know? I can't do this. Like, for me, I feel like, at best, I'm a mall cop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, that's it, man. I'm one of those cops where they have a tie, you know, and their weapon is a flashlight. That's it. That's me. Like, the only time I'll be useful is if it goes dark and you need help. I'm right there. Top flight security. You know, what do you need? I got you. That's it. I'm not gonna fight. You know, if something goes down, the best I can do will be like, yo, who's out there? And if somebody's out there, then I'm out. Then the toughest soldiers can come in. That's not me, son. All right? I like listening to music whenever I'm going through stuff. And lately I've been listening to a lot of Michael Jackson. You guys listen to him? Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Do you guys believe the shit they say he did? Yes? No? Yeah. No? Okay. Well, I got a fun fact. This is a true story. Michael Jackson was investigated by the FBI for over 10 years. They found nothing. 10 years. All right? But me, I've been listening to Michael for a couple years, and let me tell you, this motherfucker is the most self-incriminating motherfucker I ever heard in my life. I was listening, I was like, God damn, how did he get away with this shit? So, true story, all right? So the first time the FBI, they go to his house. They're like, Michael, we think you're messing with little kids. Michael's like, I would never do that. I love kids. They're like, all right. You know, Michael's an artist, so he gonna get that shit off his chest. First thing he does, goes to the studio. Let me take you to the max. I want to love you. Pretty young thing. His lawyer's like, Michael, what the fuck do you mean, young thing? Like, do you see the accusations you're facing? You know? You can't say that. All right? The lawyers come back. Michael, you can't be doing this shit. The FBI, they're like, Michael, this ain't it, man. We really think you're messing with little kids. He's like, I love kids. His lawyer's Chris. Chris, tell him. He would never do such a thing, all right? They're like, all right, Michael. Don't do this. Michael, all right. As soon as they leave, let me take you to the max. Does anybody know the lyrics? Nobody? I forgot it too. Fuck it. All right. But anyways, they come to him again. They're like, Michael, we think you're a fucking criminal. We think you're getting away with this shit. Michael's like, I would never do that. I love kids. They're like, all right, Michael, whatever you say. Michael's like, one more song. You've been hit by a smooth criminal. They're like, fuck, we knew it, Michael. We knew you were a goddamn criminal. You were just too smooth with it. And that's it. And they never caught him. But I did. I heard all the lyrics. I put that shit in quote right now. He's going to jail for life. Thank you guys. That's it.
Benny Rubaita, everybody. One more time, Benny. All right. Here's your last contestant in the amateur division. Put your hands together for Sam Milazzo, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for coming out, guys. Some of my coworkers are here. So. I'm not looking forward to going tomorrow, but here goes nothing. I've been going to this therapist lately. You know, sometimes I feel a little silly. So yeah, she's helping me out with that. But I missed my last appointment. You know, just spaced it, and she texted me. She was like, you know, if you miss any more appointments, I'm gonna have to charge you a fee. And I was like, I think I'll just cancel the rest of them. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. So, you know, it's nice that my therapist also feels sorry for me, dude. Guys, I'm an uncle now. I have 2 nephews. My sister just had her 2nd child. But I don't think she wants me to meet this kid because I dropped her first baby on his head. Slight accident. Yeah, dude, but I'm still pretty close to my family, so I'm gonna find a way to put that newborn in its place. Some way, somehow. I also have a pretty good relationship with my dad. I actually went to church with him on Easter. We went to Mass together. But after the service, he pulled me aside and he was like, hey, Sam, you seem a little bit out of it. Have you been smoking weed? recently, and I was like, how do you think I got through the service, dude? Like, that shit's an hour long and a dude is dressed like Gandalf. Like, I gotta take my imagination some places, right? And he was like, I don't understand how you do that stuff, man, smoking weed every day. And I was like, well, no one understands why you watch Andy Griffith every fucking day. Right? That shit's stupid. Right? Do you agree? No, I was talking to him. I know you guys are about it. You guys are about cool stuff. You guys like Harry Potter? Yeah, I'd have to say that The Prisoner of Azkaban is my favorite of the films. You know, it's the third one where the Dementors are flying around the prison and sucking the souls out of people, just killing them like the entire movie, dude. Imagine getting topped off by one of those guys. Just sucks the soul right out of you. That's probably what real prison's like. Like you just wake up one night and some guy's topping you off. That's why we gotta fix the prison system, right? I've been trying to work on my dating life. I hope to have a family of my own. One day, a strong, wholesome, moral, values family. And I was talking to this girl recently, and it was going pretty well. But one day she was like, hey Sam, I just want to let you know I'm not really looking for anything serious. And I was like, dude, I still wear Star Wars pajama pants and have psoriasis. Do you think people take me seriously? Right? You know, it's so hard to find a girl to date now, right? Like, it seems like girls don't want to have sex unless they get strapped up to a bed and come 10 times. And it seems like guys don't want to have sex unless they put a Batman mask on and act like they're the hero of the city. Like, whatever happened to just getting married and having a few kids? You know, I was just talking about it. It's wholesome. I guess you guys don't agree with me. You guys just want to fuck everybody, huh? No, I don't agree with polygamy. You guys are wound up right now. We got a bunch of rascals in the crowd tonight. Jeez. I'm a rascal. Geez, God, I really appreciate you guys coming out. It's the first time I'm doing the contest. I'll finish up with this one. It was also my grandma's birthday a few weeks ago. But I didn't know how old she was, so I answered the FaceTime call, and I was like, happy birthday, Grandma. You're 85 this year, right? And she was like, I'm 74, Sam. But thanks. So my mom gets on the call, and she's like, how could you think your grandma's that old? And I was like, dude, she has kidney disease and emphysema. It's kind of hard to tell. It's rural Indiana. She drives a public school bus. Thanks, guys.
That's Sam Milazzo, everybody. One more time for Sam. All right. That's all your amateurs, okay? Now, like I said, don't vote now. We're going to bring people back up a little bit so you can get your faces back with your names. And again, you're going to vote for three different people, okay? God damn it, I don't want to see no funny stuff. So 3 different people. If you don't do that, your ballot won't count, okay? And why don't we take this moment to give a little round of applause for your wait staff, huh? Make some noise for them. They're working very hard for you. We got Riley tonight, we got Carter, and we got Jake taking care of you. Make sure that you take care of them at the end of the night. Okay, why don't we go ahead and get this bad boy running, huh? We ready to get your semi-pros going? Fantastic, man. I like you guys. You guys don't need too much extra shit. All right, these guys are going to do 7 minutes. Again, you're going to vote for 2 of these folks. Again, wait till the end, and we'll get you all up here. Okay, so make some noise for your first semi-pro, everybody. Joe Shelby.
All right, what's up, guys? So I was at the ATM the other night. I had a sweatshirt on and my hood up. This girl came up to me and she was like, oh my God, do you know who you look like? And I was like, I don't know, my parents? She was like, no, you look like the Unabomber. And I was like, what? Ted Kaczynski, the Harvard grad? That's something, all right, I'll take that. I was like, do you know who you look like? Dead. Yeah, I don't like backhanded compliments. I used to be a stoner. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still smoking weed and stuff. I just stopped throwing rocks at people. You know, I think that's dangerous. It's a real dickhead thing to do if you ask me, you know? It's 2023, obviously, you know? Technology's crazy these days, though, isn't it? It's crazy, man. We all have cell phones. Fucking babies have cell phones. I have an electric toothbrush. It's like, man, technology's really something. But, like, tables are still wobbly. You know what I mean? Like, what's up with that? You know what I mean? Like, you mean to tell me I can't put my elbows and my drink on the table at the same time and I get Bluetooth in my butthole? What, dude? This guy's like, I know, I got Bluetooth in my keister right now. You guys like impressions? Cool, this is an impression of my ex-wife, Diane, all right? Diane, get off my electric toothbrush! Yeah. It didn't work out. She had gingivitis, I had vaginitis. Just not a good combo, really. I was downtown the other day. Saw this guy, he had a sign that said, "Feed me." I was like, dude, here's a bagel. He was like, I don't like bagels. I was like, dude, this is a free bagel. He was like, I don't like bagels. I was like, dude, beggars can't be choosers. And he was like, yeah, but bagels can't be croissants. That guy died. Yeah. And he starved to death. Been trying to get a job. It's tougher than you think, really. I applied at a gas station. I didn't hear from this place for like 2 weeks, so I called them. I was like, hey, I'm just trying to follow up. And they were like, oh, yeah, you didn't pass the personality test. I was like, you know what, dude? Nobody wants to work at your stupid gas station anyway. He's like, I got all kinds of people that want to work at this gas station. I was like, dude, you're a douchebag. And he's like, no, you're a douchebag. You can't even get a job at a gas station. Don't worry, that guy died. Yeah, hit him with my fucking car. Yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah, I went to a gay bar recently. This guy came up to me and he was like, hey man, cool shirt. And I was like, thanks, you too. And he was like, so, what's your sign? And I was like, do not enter. Pretty sad story, actually. That guy ended up dying. Yeah. Yeah, he choked on my fucking dick. It's a really sick world, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. I will say this, ladies. I think any girl over the age of 18 that has a ponytail, she should have to call it a horsetail. She's a full-grown adult. You know what I'm talking about? Just keep it real. I don't mean to be weird, ladies, but when you're in like a public restroom situation, do other women whistle while you're in there? No? Weird, all right. I feel like it happens in guy bathrooms all the time. I think it's obnoxious. It almost seems like it's like a competition or something, you know? It's kind of like the older the guy, the better the song, you know what I mean? Like I was peeing next to this guy, he was my age, he was like 37 or 38. He was just like, I was peeing next to this older guy. We'll call him 65. He was just like, fucking Billy Joel right there, right? Mind if I do? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Get it done. All right, I'll leave you guys on this one. So, my name is Joe Shelby. It's a pretty simple name, you know what I mean? Like, you can't really screw it up too bad. You can't really be too much of a douche about it. Like, I used to work with this guy, his name was Richard Harder. And if he wanted to shorten his name, it would be Dick, which is Dick Harder, which is basic comedy. And I thought no one could ever screw up my name until I had my first substitute teacher. She started doing roll call. She was like, Amanda Barnes, here. Candace Kensington, here. Joe, shush, 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 shush. Joe, shush, 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 shush. Joe shall be coming around the mountain when she comes. Hee-haw! She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Hee-haw! She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Talking about your mom. I didn't know what to say, so I froze. She kept going. She was like, Tanner, Tannerson, here. Zach, Zackerton, here. Has anyone seen or heard from Joe? Shush, 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 shush. Joe, shush, shush, shush. Joe shall be riding 6 white horses when she comes. Talking about dicks. She'll be riding 6 white dicks when she comes. Talking about cocks. She'll be riding 6 white dicks. She'll be riding 6 white cocks. She'll be riding 6 white horse cocks when she comes. I was like, damn, kindergarten's tough, you know? All right, that's it for me. Thanks.
Joe Shelby, everybody. That's it. There we are. We're going to keep the semi-pro amateur... No, shit. I'm messing my words up now. We're going to keep the semi-pro division moving right along. Here's your next comic, everybody. Put your hands together for Jeff Norris.
All right. One more time for Joe, everybody. Yes.
What if we just find out he actually killed those people? What are we going to do?
Or like he said it, no one took him serious. Anyway, I'm Jeff. I have been in the Air Force for 12 years, and stop. It's actually really easy, but thank you. What's weird is when you tell someone you're in the military, their only response is they just tell you they know someone else is military. Like, oh, you're in the Air Force, huh? My cousin's in the Coast Guard, and you're just like, cool. What's his name? Maybe I know him. There's only 1.4 million of us. Also, people make a lot of weird assumptions. My neighbor thinks I'm really into guns because I'm in the military. I'll come home from work every day. He's like, you guys shoot a lot of guns today? I'm like, in the Air Force? I was like, I don't even know where they keep the guns, to be honest. But he gets mad. He's like, what if you're in a war and you gotta shoot somebody with a gun? I was like, brother, I'm in the Air Force, okay? If there's a war and I'm shooting a guy with a gun, the war is over. We've lost. I'm not gonna shoot the guy with the gun. I'm gonna learn whatever language he's yelling, because that's our new reality. People say a lot of dumb stuff. Dumbest thing I heard was in 2016 at the Cincinnati Zoo. You guys remember what happened at Cincinnati Zoo? Yeah? That's the year Harambe was fired upon and from his job. But Harambe, we were at the gorilla exhibit. There's a grown man standing behind me. This is like 3 months later. He's like, hey, is this where that bear ate that kid? We were like, no. It's not even kind of what happened, actually. Yeah. He was like, what do you think happened? You think a bear ate a kid at the zoo? Wait, in the gorilla exhibit? That'd be the craziest story of all time, right? Imagine, kid, like, oh my God, the kid fell in the gorilla exhibit. Oh, look, he survived. Oh my God, the gorillas are coming over. Oh, look, they're being nice. What a lucky kid. Oh my God, here comes a bear. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. The zoo The zoo has the craziest stories. This was back in March. I can't make this up. The Cincinnati Enquirer said, exotic cat on cocaine rescued by workers at the Cincinnati Zoo. You remember, you were there. I wish I could tell the workers at the Cincinnati Enquirer, hey, anything you write after exotic cat on cocaine, doesn't matter, we're reading it. Don't waste your words. I like how they said he was rescued. Does the cat see it that way? He's out there living his best life, you know? Running around Cincinnati, high on cocaine. You get it backwards, hat guy. And then some nerds from the zoo show up. They're like, we're here to rescue you. He's like, rescue me from what? Having the fucking time of my life? So they rescue him. What's weird is I was surprised by that whole article. I was surprised that cat tested positive for cocaine. I was even more surprised that when they drug tested a cat. I'll be honest. Who's that information for? Was the cat applying for a job at the zoo? And they were like, you can't work here. You're on cocaine. He's like, I don't want to fucking work here. You guys shoot on the animals. I don't know. I've got stories. I've got two stories. I have a story, I'm gonna let you choose. Man of the hour. I've got a story about my Mexican friend Julio, or I got a story about the worst strip club in America. Which one do you want? Worst strip club? You look like you've been there, but that's all right. No one believes I have a Mexican friend. It's cool. All right, strip club story. I went to the worst strip club in America. I went there with my Mexican friend Julio. I have one story. It's the same story. We go to this strip club. The name of the strip club is Tan Fannies. And that's not a good name. No one wants to see a fanny, you know? Like if your friend was like, hey, let's go downtown, look at some fannies. You'd be like, no, dude, you pedophile? So we walk into Tan Fannies, no cover charge, which wasn't a great sign, but we went anyway. Me and Julio, my Mexican buddy. And the first thing we noticed is no music playing. I don't know if you've ever been in a quiet strip club before, but it's essentially a sad library for boobs. So we go in, young lady comes up to Julio and I, and she's like, hey, for $5, I'll play pool with you topless. I was like, for 20, will you put on a winter coat? Because you're, no. I don't want to make fun of her. She looked nice. She looked like the lifeguard from Baywatch. You know what I'm talking about? With the David Hasselhoff? You know what I'm talking about? Older man's face. Yeah, lovely girl. So I looked at my Mexican friend Julio, who I should say does not like to be referred to as my Mexican friend Julio. I should say that. Probably because he's Puerto Rican. But I was like, why is this place such a bummer? Why are there no girls dancing? Why is there no music on? He's like, oh yeah, they don't get on stage and dance until you put money in the jukebox. I was like, oh cool, like an a la carte strip club. He puts money in, young lady gets up to dance, and guys, I'm not a doctor, you know? But I got an eye for a couple things. I got an eye for some things. And I can tell, when someone's 9 months pregnant. All right, thank you so much, guys. That's my time. Chris Seymour, everybody.
Jeff Norris, everyone. More time for Jeff. We're going to keep it moving right along. Your next comedian coming up to the stage in the semi-pro division. Put your hands together for June Dempsey.
Y'all good? Yeah, that's good. I'm having a good time. Yep, this has been a good show. Yeah, okay. My favorite comic was the guy, the Harry Potter fan who thinks that getting prison raped involves getting your dick sucked. That tracks. I mean, that's what a Harry Potter fan's gonna think of prison. I don't think it's like that. I haven't been, but you guys see me. I've watched a lot of Orange is the New Black. No Wire, just the lesbian show, so. Yeah. I look like I watch anime, and I do watch anime. But besides that, I'm just the same. Yeah, I feel like I'm up here and I look like a librarian that will get you pills. I don't know. I feel like I look like if Meatloaf transitioned. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to like live up to people's expectations. Like I'm trying to live up to people's expectations of me. So I'm trying to become a pothead. I'm sorry I don't got any on me. I don't do it. I feel like I give off the vibe of someone who'd write their thesis on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But that's just not me, and that's a cowabummer. That was stupid, I'm sorry. I love you, you're the best. You got the vibe of like the back house of an Applebee's. If you're trying to get pills, go to this guy. Or diarrhea. We're all having a good time. We're all having fun. Yeah. Y'all got jobs. You got a job. We already said you got a job. No one else said yes. This guy wearing shorts is the only one with a job. Goddamn, this chick's crocheting behind you. That's what you want from the comedy club, just this, I'm working on my Etsy store. Fuck. Anyone else crocheting and I just can't see it? I can't see your face, but you bitches look like you crochet. You guys come together. God damn, that's probably not even crochet. You're probably back there like, bitch, I'm knitting. Back off. What are you knitting?
I'm crocheting a cardigan.
God damn. Crocheting a cardigan, this ain't library. Crochet a little gun case. That would be cute, that would scare the hoes. I knew you would get that Applebee's. That's been a lot of fucking. You really don't look like you go to strip clubs. I just wanted to bring that back there for you. I wanted to be your hero. Okay, so no one has a job. That's where we're at. You got a job? No, you don't have a job. That's why you're knitting for warmth. You're fucking knitting in the summer, God. Crazy. Knitting? I don't have any knitting jokes. I'm just like slightly above that in the coolness. I don't know. I do got a girlfriend. I got myself a lady girl. That's our like, yeah. Thank you, but you don't have to clap that much. I got myself a lady girl. That's like our cute nickname for each other, lady girl. Because we like to feel like little Hillary Clintons. Yum. I love my girlfriend. She's the best. She's the best, but she's just like a little bit weirder than me. Just a little. Okay. Like, this is my thing. Like, this is my hobby. Like, what I do for fun. But my girlfriend, like, her big hobby, like, what she loves pens. Yeah, pens. I'm talking about writing utensils. She got me this bad boy right here, this bad boy. This bad boy, you can't afford that Applebee's. This right here is a $3 pen. She loves me. I would never spend that kind of money on myself for a pen. If I want a new pen, I just go to the bank. They got them on a string, you just have to yank. I don't mean any violence to bank tellers with that joke, but I will fight you over a big. Y'all horny? Lady, you horny? It's okay, I'm on stage, you can say no. I got this last one, I'll get out of here. Yeah. You guys gotta be horny for it. Thank you. All right, this is for you, Applebee's. The closest I'll ever get to bestiality is masturbating while listening to the Jane Goodall podcast. I knew that would resonate. You guys know Jane Goodall, right? She spent decades hanging out with those monkeys. And then she came back to society and she started a podcast called the Hopecast. Man, what did those monkeys do to her? You can donate to her podcast as part of her chimpanzee scheme. I've been June Dempsey.
June Dempsey, everybody. One more time for June. All right, just got a couple more left. Keep that going for your next comic. Carrie Klaus, everybody.
Oh, I know what you're thinking. Finally, some testosterone on this show. Yes. Whoa, where's my rig? I don't know why I said that. I am Carrie. I work in an elementary school. Wait until you hear this. I work in an elementary school, which means an employer finally recognized my maturity level. That's what that means. I'm very proud to be in the position that I'm in because I did start there as a student, and it was a difficult 30 years to become an IT professional. I love my job all the way around. I do. What I do hate about it is when kids say hello to me in the hallway. Mostly because if I do know their names, it's due to the fact that their search history has been flagged. Brendan likes to look up sexy redheads farting at 2 p.m. on Tuesdays. Connor can't spell deep throat to save his life. First he tried it as one word, that didn't work. Then 2 words, that didn't work. Finally he put cock in woman's mouth real deep. He spelt mouth wrong. He's gonna be a virgin forever. Kellen keeps it classic with a simple sex. But that kid's got more X's on his report card than in his browser history, so it's gonna have a, yeah. The adult searches are even worse. Everybody loves Raymond cosplay. That one was me. That one was me. I saw this one the other day, Big Dick ASMR. Of course I clicked on it. It's just a dick flopping on a microphone, that's all it is. I'd like to demonstrate for you tonight. No. Someone asked me if I remember the first time that my boobs touched. And I do. Weird question, but I certainly do, because I went to sleep a 10-year-old little angel, woke up full-blown porn star. Which you see is what I had. And all I had was a training bra from Burlington Coat Factory. That's all I had. I went to school that day. I was sitting in art class watching a slideshow. Girl leans over, snaps my bra. It disintegrated because it was paper. So I'm humiliated. I get up and I go to my seat. I'm just crying. I see my art teacher. She's this big feminist, so I think she's going to say some empowerment bullshit. She comes over to me. She leans down. She goes, if you're going to let one girl in a neck brace fuck you up, then you're going to have a rough go. Whoa, okay, lady. So I went over to the girl, get my thoughts together, and I'm like, hey, Megan, too bad you didn't have airbags like these during your accident. Probably wouldn't be in that neck brace. And then she punched me in the boob. I just look at her and I was like, did you think that they were gonna deflate? What the fuck? I don't have a bad bra. Before I worked in IT in an elementary school, I was an instructional assistant for a kindergarten class. Yes, everybody asked me what it is like working with kindergartners. Oh boy, everything is constantly covered in ketchup. Because I love ketchup. And you're convinced every day that you have pink eye. Go up to the mirror, you're like, is it pink eye? No, it's just red from crying a bunch. I did love that job. I loved that job a whole bunch. What I didn't like about it was lunchtime. And not because of the mess. Like, I could get a little baked beans on me and be okay. I love bushes, all right? I do. Love a golden retriever spokesperson. But it was the notes that the parents would send the kids in their lunches, because you know who could not read the notes? The children. You know who had to read the notes? Me. Sad me. I read every single note, so much so that I started to believe in myself again. And that Rowan's dad did love me. That's it. Every day. Love you too. I'll never forget, very first day of school, very first day on this job, this girl comes up to me and she asked, are you pregnant? And I said, no, go back to your seat. She whips around and she goes, are you sure? Easy there, Clear Blue. That is just whiskey and awful decisions. Which is how you got here. I didn't say it to her, I said it to her mom. One day I saw this kid eating rocks on the playground, so I had to go confront him because 5-year-olds can't have fun. I said, hey buddy, how those rocks taste? He goes, I didn't swallow them, they just feel really good in my mouth. Doesn't stuff in your mouth feel good, Ms. Klaus? Didn't want to answer that because I really needed to keep that job. And finally, we're getting ready to go to music, and this girl looks up at me, and she goes, Miss Klaus, you are so pretty today. I brushed my hair that day. My dad would probably marry you. Probably, look at me, I'm a fucking winner, all right? And I go, isn't your dad married to your mom? And she goes, he describes it as a difficult situation. Guys, I've been Carrie, you've been great.
Carrie Klaus, everybody. One more time for Carrie, please. All right, I gotta be honest with you. This person wasn't in the meeting, so I don't know if they're here. Is Comedian OB in the room? Comedian OB. All right, then that's all of them, goddammit. That's it. That's the round of competition. All right, everybody, I told you what we're going to do. I want all the comics that were on the show tonight. Come on up here, everybody. All of yous. What? What? Oh, there you are. How many times did I say it over here? Comedian OB, everyone. You love to hear it.
Man, well, hell, we here. What's up, y'all? Man, broke people make some noise. Shh. Don't tell nobody that. I hate when people know you broke. I hate that because they always have an opinion. They catch you doing some regular stuff. Look. Don't look at him, but look. Pulling in a McDonald's drive-thru. He just put a GoFundMe up for his cousin's funeral. Meanwhile, there's two people standing at the bus stop with an opinion. I hate when people know you broke. I hate that, man. Shout out to the women. Shout out to all the ladies. Give it up for yourselves. Hell yeah. I'm a picky person when it comes to women. I'm very particular. I pay attention to the smallest things. Fingernails. The little crinkle in her nose. I'm not quite a fan of freckles. I like a little dash of freckles. Like, I don't like it like if you look like you just sneezed in a bowl of spaghetti. I don't. Too much freckles. I like just a little speckle of freckle, you know. Just a little dash. Yeah, man, very particular though. I like the fupa. If y'all don't know what that is. Yeah, the fat upper pussy area. Yeah, I like that. It usually comes like after 30 or after 2 or 3 kids. Little piece right here, get a little soft and chewy right here. Oh, I love it. That's the best part of the pussy if you didn't know. Hell yeah. A lot of women get insecure about that piece right there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make her feel good about it though. You know, sprinkle a little powdered sugar on top of it. And eat it like a funnel cake. Who doesn't like funnel cake? I love the fupa. I use the fupa as leverage. Yeah, like when you hit it from the back and you reach around, grab hold to it, and to get the buzzing between the creases of your fingers. If she got a lot of fupa, I wrap it around my wrist. Further leverage. One time, the chick had way too much fupa, so I put it in a headlock. Got that belly button. I like the fupa. The fupa doubles as a crock top pot. For good pussy, like, because a lot of women since the pandemic have been working from home. 8, 10, 12 hours a day on the computer, just typing and shit. Fupa sitting right there on top of that pussy. Slow tenderizing. You don't. Just slow cooking it. Fellas, we come home from a full shift. 10 hours. Get home. You don't even have to spit starting. You over 30, you can smell when rain coming. All you gotta do is just peel it back. You can smell the moisture in the air. It's not a bad, like a tainted smell, but you can smell the moisture. It's ready. Yeah, man. I love the fupa. Shout out to the women with a fupa. Quality woman right there. You know that's good pussy. Hell yeah, man. Shit's crazy, right? True story, no lie. You know how like when you were in school, like elementary, grade school, and you knew who all the restarted kids were. You knew who all the restarted kids were. Nobody told you. Nobody gave you a heads up. They had a special seat on the bus, a special classroom. I went to school with a kid, and he was restarted. He was licking desks, swing on the teacher. He didn't care. Everybody had to be his friend. So he sent my friend an articulate message on Facebook. I told my homie, I said, you gotta FaceTime him to make sure it's not a scam. So he FaceTimed, and he answered the phone. And spoke very
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for
That's
your
my
host,
time, everybody.
Mr. Chris Stever.
There we are. I heard my name. How you doing, everybody? We're back. That's the show. That's all your contestants. Make some noise for them, please. DDNOB. All right, I'm going to bring everybody back up, and then we'll have everybody leave one by one as I say their names so you can see their faces again. So all the comments that you were on the show, come up here, please. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do it now. All right. Yep. Make some noise for them, folks. This shit isn't easy. There we are. That's right, goddammit. First of all, did we have a good time so far, Go Bananas? Did we have a good time? Good. All right, so I'm gonna say their name. As I say your name, please leave the stage. These are going to do, again, 3 in the amateur division, 2 in the semi-pro, and no funny shit. All right. Here we go, in the amateur division, Zach Hunt, everybody. Amber Segundo. Luke Young, everybody. Gabby Lowry. Mark Perkins. Cece Laird. Benny Rubaita. And Sam Milazzo. Those are your amateurs. 3 of those guys, 3 of those. Here come your semi-pros. First up, Joe Shelby. Then we got Jeff Norris. June Dempsey. Carrie Klaus. And Comedian OB. All right, everybody. Like I said, 3 in the amateur, 2 in the semi-pro. And when you're done voting, raise them up, will you please? We got folks coming around with buckets. Yeah. We'll keep the lights up for you so you can get that done. And again, while we're doing this, guys, make all the noise you can for your wait staff tonight, huh? No, that's horse shit. Make some goddamn noise for your wait staff, everybody. There's a lot of you with some picky-ass choices. Only 3 of them. Take care of them. All right, how we doing here? 3 in the amateur, 2 in the semi-pro. Right on. Again, everybody, once you make your votes and you get your ballot filled out, please put it above your head in there. How are the wings, baby? How are they doing? Everything good? Everything good? Good. Let me see what you got here. Just eat some shit off your plate. Help yourself. How we doing over here? Everybody done? Good. We got one more. All right. All right. I know we still got some. So who still has a ballot, everybody? Oh, we're moving right through. Oh, I like this efficiency. All right. Jake, how you doing out there, bub? You got them all, or? Oh, is this for me? Oh shit! Y'all, is anybody out here still do Jaeger bombs? Does anybody still do Jaeger bombs, or just me? I'm fucking 40 years old. I still rip Jaeger bombs, and they come in a rocks glass. God damn it, I fucking do it. That's my man.
Anybody who still has votes, please hold them up.
There we are, there we are, there we are, there we are. Perfect, perfect. Over here, everybody got yours out? All right. Well, shit. It's time to turn down the lights. I'm gonna spin a little yarn for you too then, huh? Cheers. Oh! Oh, goddamn! Dude, that... Oh, goddamn. That one was all Jaeger, no bomb. Fuck me. Oh, I'm sweating all of a sudden. Jesus Christ. All right, let's get this thing going, man. Did you guys enjoy the show? Give it a round of applause for all your family and friends that came out. Woo! No, this is easy, and we're all high as hell. You got to know that. No one's getting up here stone sober. Jesus, I would hope not. We've all made it, have we not? We're on the other side of a global pandemic. We've all come through that shit together. We're trauma bonded in some ways. Yeah? Yeah. The worst part of that whole situation had to be the first couple of weeks here in Ohio where you couldn't go anywhere, right? You had to stay in the house, keep your blinds closed, you know what I mean? But I live alone. I got a 2-bedroom stabbing cabin down there in Mount Lookout. I live by myself. Yeah, you just by yourself all day, the walls start closing in pretty fast, you know what I mean? Especially if you smoke the kind of weed I do. But you got to reach out and touch someone somehow, some way. Am I right? Please make a little noise for me, Go Bananas, if you send a picture of yourself naked to anyone during the pandemic. Okay. All right. Couple of honest people in a room full of fucking liars. That's bullshit. Let me tell you something. I don't sell merch after the show, but everyone's getting my phone number tonight. Well, okay. A lot of people ain't getting the pictures they should be getting. I'll turn this shit right around on a dime. I'll send you stacks of dick pics, and half of them won't even be mine. You know what I mean? There'll be a Dick Van Dyke in there. How'd that get in there? Jesus Christ. But can we agree that it's a different situation altogether if a man sends out a picture of himself nude? Totally different situation than if a woman sends out a picture of herself nude. Those are wholly different experiences, right? And ladies, kind of back me up on this. I feel like if a woman sends out a picture of herself naked, that picture's been in your phone for a while, hasn't it? Huh? Ladies, there's a vetting process, isn't there? Right? The angle's perfect, the lighting's just right. You ran through Snapchat, now you look like a deer. I know who you are. Right down in front. There she is, right there. I know who you are. At least the first time you send a picture, okay? After that, all bets are off. After that, we're pickling cucumbers over here at the house. But the first time, it's that one. Totally different situation if a man sends out a picture of himself. So I think if a guy sends out a picture of his pecker, that could be coming from the produce aisle at Kroger, you know what I mean? With today's newspaper next to it for a proof of life, you know what I mean? We're out in these streets doing commerce on November 11th, 2022. Gotta drop a dollar bill next to it for a size reference, like a little legend on a world map, you know what I'm saying? I got a 500-kilometer penis. I love it. I'm using Monopoly money. I'm putting my best foot forward, boys, you know what I mean? And I also find that if I use that pink dollar in the Monopoly box, it makes my little white dick look less pink, and I like that for me. It makes me look worldly. Up here, and I'm melting like a goddamn candle up here, brother. That's what. You've seen everything. You guys remember when I was up here earlier, right? All right, so let's go right back into it. So I can't drink whiskey. You guys remember? I was peeing on myself before. And I stopped mid-joke on y'all. Remember I said I was at the Ohio State University? That's where I stopped. Well, here's the deal. I've been out with my friends all night. That night we were drinking Wild Turkey. Now that shit is gross. And at 2 in the morning I got separated from my group and I started gobbling. That's going to happen to you. All right? You spend your night guzzling Wild Turkey, there's going to be some gobbling at the end of that night. And I'm walking down High Street where all the bars are, the main drag, and everything's closed, but I got to pee like an hour and a half ago. It's dire straits. I'm between a rock and a hard place. Nothing's open. What do I do? In that moment, I created what I call the Walk-A-Whiz. Just like it sounds, boys. Just like it sounds. You can now go out in the middle of downtown Cincinnati on the double yellows tonight, have yourself a full pee, and not get arrested. The trick is, you got to keep moving, dog. Keep moving right along. You got to walk it out. You got to pull it out, push it to the side and let it spray. Now, you do have to have a sizable piece for that to work in your favor. So I ruined a pair of jeans that night, is what I'm telling you fine folks. Just a fresh pair of Levi's gone, now I'm wearing a piss saddle. My nipples are shooting out of my shirt like shooting stars. Woo! Goddamn, what was I doing, jokes? Oh! Motherfucker. Compliments of no one. That's a let's watch Chris fly into the fucking mountain tonight. Pricks in the back of the rooms with that. Oh, goddamn. I forgot where I was. Yeah, we did the Walk-A-Wiz. I think I was done with it. But you know, the other night I was... I don't know. Shit's starting to work. Ups. I was doing that joke a couple weeks ago, and my favorite person in the audience, this guy been so fun the whole time. And he was just like, why don't you just turn around and walk backwards? Oh, fuck, he's a doctor too. God damn, he's so smart. Most brilliant man alive. Anywho. I live in Mount Lookout. You guys heard of that? It's right down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. And everyone drinks their dicks off there, right? Yeah. I live within like walking distance of 4 or 5 bars, but I mean, I think you guys from the side are seeing I'm not walking to any of those goddamn bars, am I? No, daddy. I live on the hill. I put my car in neutral and I coast on down to the bar. At 2 in the morning, I pop that bad boy in reverse and blast it on back up the hill. You know what I mean? I got that backup camera. I'm getting real good. I went to the bar the other day, my bar, Mount Lookout Tavern, where all my friends hang out, and my buddy was there, but here's this. He was there for about 5 hours by the time I got there. We can't hang out. That dude's in the fast lane, you know what I mean? I just got here. I can't hang out with someone like that. I gotta find someone my speed and catch up if I can. Because he's so drunk, after 5 hours, he's so drunk, he's doing what I like to call party rocking. That's where he's like so drunk, but he's just talking he's talking to him and he's just rocking back and forth on an axis like this, right? One eye is having a conversation with me, the other eye is playing Keno in the back of the bar. He's so drunk, but he has just enough cocaine in his system to keep him upright and party rocking. And that's how you know you had a great night. Wake up God knows where, you gotta get a cab ride home, you gotta pay that cab driver. What do you pull out of your pocket? A rolled up $20 bill. Oh shit. That's embarrassing, isn't it? You have to unroll it like the scroll of Labyrinth, rub your gums with it, apologize as you pay the man. I feel like I've divided the room with that joke. Not everyone got that one. Good for you. Cocaine jokes don't work. Cocaine jokes aren't even supposed to work by and large. And the reason is simple. People that don't do cocaine don't get the punchline. Yeah? But I think more importantly, people that do cocaine are like, why don't you shut the fuck up there? You're giving away all our tells, baby. I don't do blow no more, so I've been getting fat. I found this out about myself. I found out if I step on the scale to weigh myself, if I step on that scale, and then I have to look around my bulbous gut to see the display, just step right back off, player. You know what I mean? Just step right. You don't even need to see those numbers. They don't mean shit to you today. If you step on the scale and look down and all you see is the top of your gut, now you got more work to do, don't you? Start small, you know, have a salad. Start real small, have a water instead of 6 Mountain Dews before noon, you savage. That's just me, I guess. Now that dictates what I can wear, right? There's certain things I can't wear in public. I don't feel comfortable in it, and you damn sure don't want to see it. Tank tops. I don't do that shit no more. My psyche can't handle it. I got one bro tank that I wear in the summer. It's only to the pool, because I take it right back off. It says, sun's out, guns out. Watch it, that's not the funny part, okay? No, in my case, that shirt should say, sun's out, side boob showing. Because I got all this titty meat hanging out the side of this shirt. Looks like a houseplant trying to grow towards the light, you know what I mean? Hey, Lee, I drove the car tonight. I didn't bring the Harley. I told one of the dudes here, I said, yeah, I think I'm going to get me a motorcycle this year so I can really curtail my drinking. Yeah, that's what they did too. They said, what a fucking wild thing to say. It hasn't really worked, to be honest with you. I just don't really ride the motorcycle out that much. I can come out at night and get real boozed up. Sweet chocolate Christ, rein it in, Chris. Goddamn. Here's the thing. I used to be able to do this, no problems. Now, I'm 40 years old, shit affects me different. Thank you so much for your support. Hadn't been so great on the receiving end of it, if I'm being honest with you. I turned 40 in a bar because the first 39 years went so goddamn swimmingly. Just crushing it at life. I'm out at the patio at the bar having myself a dart, and my girlfriend says, hey, we gotta go. I just ordered $50 worth of White Castle to your apartment. Yeah, I said, you fucking terrorist, what are you doing? What are you trying to prove? I'm 40. My body can't process that anymore. I spent my whole 40th birthday just pooping myself nearly inside out. That's not great. Just walking around this God's earth, just dragging my asshole along the ground like an old Toyota Tercel muffler, making sparks, picking up gravel. Some of what I say paints a mental image, and you're gonna have to catch up with that real fast. Pink sleeve, hanging out, you know what I mean? Dragging gravel. Did you hear that? Now he got it. Ugh! Yeah, brother, you're there. What do they tell you, everybody? We've all heard it. You gotta treat your body like a temple. Correct. I've been treating my body like a rental car that I purchased the additional insurance on. We're taking some fucking chances in this one, bud. Anyone in this room ever purchase additional insurance on your rental car? Yeah? What do? Ramp railroad tracks, don't you? Woo! Roll the windows up. Let's smoke some meth out of a light bulb. I know exactly what you're doing. Let's see how many whippets we can do at 70 miles an hour. 2. But only if you got a spotter. Treat your body like I just found out about water 2 years ago, to be perfectly frank with you. Well, yeah, I know. It's so bad, brother. Honestly, I thought, well, beer's mostly water. Soda pop's mostly water. Otherwise, how would they be so wet? Turns out it's not a viable delivery system for H2O in the medical sense. You know what I mean? So those days of strong boners, they're behind me. Long behind. How old are you, brother? 26. 26. My man's got his whole life ahead of him. Jesus Christ. 26 years old. I was gonna say, don't anyone fucking clap for him. God damn it. He's already had things going so good. 26, man. At 26, fuck it, 36. I could come up here, arch my back, cool breeze comes through here, and I could have fired a jizz ribbon through the back wall. Like the Kool-Aid man, you know what I mean? Oh yeah! Not as much red coloring, hopefully, but 40 years old, I'm dehydrated all the time. At this point, it doesn't matter what any of you in this room do to me. I might come on my balls. That's about as far as it's gonna make, you know what I mean? It's more of a dribble. I'm dehydrated all the time. I gotta squeeze it out like the end of a toothpaste tube. I looked some of you in the eye when I said that line, and I'd like to apologize for that. And if you feel offended, I'll give you your $5 back at the end of the night. I'm not giving you shit. Fuck yeah. Man, I thought he was coming with another Jaeger bomb. Dude, my asshole is sweating right now. No! I don't want to do another one in front of people. I'm going to do another one later, though. All right, everybody. Fuck it. That's it for me. How about that? We had a good show, right? I could have stood up here for another hour and gave you all the goddamn business, but I'm gonna let you go home tonight. I got some results. Y'all wanna know who moved through? Yeah! All right, well, make sure you see our website, GoBananasComedy.com. That's where you bought your tickets tonight. We got good shows coming up, man. Greg Hahn coming through this weekend. Bob and Tom favorite, yeah! Gonna record a set. Let's see what we got here. Willie is with them. Willie Griswold, yeah, another Bob and Tom's son. How about that? Hey, who we got after that? But Phil, who's coming after that one? Ryan Singer. God damn. No. I'm just fucking with y'all, man. I'm just trying to prolong the orgasm here. So here we go. I'm going to bring up the winners in each division in no particular order. Comics, if I say your name, join me on the stage, please. Your first comic moving through in the amateur division. Make some noise for Luke Young, everybody. Come on up here, brother. Stay up here. Second, moving on in the amateur division, put your hands together for Gabby Lowry. Come on up here, Gabby. Y'all are the shit, man. Y'all are making noise like you're supposed to. Third person, moving on in the amateur division, make some noise for Sam Milazzo. Hey, it's Sammy Pajami. We got two comics moving on for you in the semi-pro division. Please make all the noise you can for your first comic, Joe Shelby. Your final comic moving on, June Dempsey, everybody! These folks are going to move on to the semifinals. Make a lot of noise for them, everybody. Great job, guys. Get the fuck off the stage. Thank you. Get there, get there. Good job, everybody. And now, listen, I need you to do one more thing. Literally, get as loud as you can for all the other contestants that came up here and did their show tonight. Please make it. Like I said, this shit is not easy. And we dedicate a lot of our time to this. So we want to thank every one of you for coming out and giving our support. One more time for every comic you saw, please. And listen, come back and see us for the finals. These shows are always fucking great. That final will sell out. You guys have been fantastic. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. Watch that website.